The thrills. The action. The suspense. It's all new Thomas at Action Canyon. Comes with everything you see here. Batteries not included. Stanley sold separately.
TrackMaster. Genuinely my favourite piece of Thomas & Friends merchandise. From the quality of the designs of the engines, to it having my favourite piece of track of any Thomas Motorized line, it is a wonderful follow-up from Motor Road and Rail. So it is no secret that I've been seeking out sets from both eras of TrackMaster Classic. And lo and behold, one day, thanks to the help of my mother, I was able to find the fan favourite. What is considered to be the greatest, all-time classic, the best Thomas & Friends TrackMaster set of all time. Thomas at Tumbling Bridge. Better known as Action Canyon to those who didn't get TrackMaster under Toby. Still a good name though. So today, on SonicWalle, let me go over why Action Canyon is TrackMaster's greatest achievement. Thomas at Action Canyon was released by TrackMaster Hit Toys and TrackMaster Tomy in 2008, as a tie-in with the Thomas & Friends special, The Great Discovery. As stated before, the set was simply named as Thomas at Tumbling Bridge in the UK Tomy version of the set, while in the American version, they decided to call it Thomas at Action Canyon. The set was re-released under TrackMaster Fisher-Price in 2011, with minimal differences. There was also a modified and updated version of the set with a snow theme, which was released and renamed as the Icy Rails Adventure Set, and came with a special snow variant of Thomas that included the snowplow. The version of the set I have in this video is the original Hit Toy Company version, with the original Thomas not being included with mine. And if you recall from my Soda or Adventure video, go watch that if you enjoy what you see here, my Hit Toy Company Thomas sadly came with a broken axle gear. So, as a substitute for this video, I'll be using a standard Tomy Thomas in place of the usual TrackMaster one. The set contained 54 pieces, which includes a standard Hit Toy Company Thomas, a falling bridge, a water slope, mountain track risers, and a circuit of track. This set uses a lot of specialised pieces of track, probably to make it a little bit easier to construct the spirals. Now onto the actual layout, Action Canyon is definitely not lacking when it comes to playability and functionality. First of all, is how entertaining it is to watch the engine go around in circles as it climbs the canyon. That is always a great part about any TrackMaster and Tomy set, but Action Canyon pulls its gimmick off so well, it's what I like to call the suspense. I love this set, namely because it has such a great build up to the waterfall part. If your engine takes the route to go up to the bridge and crosses it, there's such an excellent build up and payoff. The engine slowly climbs and climbs up the spiral, going around and around. Then it goes up to the bridge being oddly quiet when the engine rides upon it. And then, whoosh! The engine rushes down the waterfall and reaches the bottom, beginning the loop all over again. But the fun doesn't even end there. As I alluded to, this set has a couple alternate routes that can be taken. One of them being that if you change the points on this bridge, Thomas can actually go directly under it, and comes up for a flap of the waterfall. Not as exciting as the main path, but is still an incredibly fun part of the set nonetheless. The other one is probably the most interesting gimmick of the set, that being the falling bridge, taking place on the quote-unquote main route. On one of the mountain pieces is a switch that once pressed will drop the bridge and cause the engine to rush through it, making it go through the bottom route and out of the waterfall once again. Therefore, you can keep the bridge dropped down to make your engines go through it, or you can manually reset it back into place and make the engines rush through the top part of the set all over again. You see where I'm getting at here? This set is incredibly fun to play around with and make choices along the way, which is great given that it allows you for a lot of interactivity from the person using the set. Definitely more interesting than a simple loop set that TrackMaster sometimes got. This is why I love TrackMaster in general. It allowed for more creative yet still fitting sets that lasted lots of fun with anyone who used them. There are definitely a couple issues with Action Canyon I have, namely that its size makes it a bit difficult to store, and also constructing it on the first go is definitely a bit time consuming, not to mention how this set was clearly designed not for long consistent trains. But that's all I got in terms of negatives. The fact that it is a set I have little issue with is quite an incredible feat if I do say so myself. Overall, Action Canyon is a classic, and if you manage to find it for a decent price anywhere online, it's definitely worth adding to your Thomas collection. Thank you for watching this video. Please stick around for more Thomas content later down the line. While my channel is mainly focused on its sister series Tugs, I still feel like there's a place for this little blue engine on this channel. Credit to every asset I use in this video will be listed in the description. Anyways, this is SonicWalle, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!
It's all new Thomas at Action Canyon. Just like in the Great Discovery DVD, you'll burst through waterfalls and bust down bridges. Action Canyon, with all new heights and daredevil drops. New TrackMaster Thomas at Action Canyon comes with everything you see here. Batteries not included. Stanley sold separately.